guys, AJ here. We're about to start the teardown of the 45-gallon reef tank and get ready for the update. Hope you enjoy. morning, guys. Here we are, day 3 of the 45-gallon tank upgrade, which we're done. All that's going to happen now is the fish that were in here going back in, taking stuff up and running. I did lose a few fish when I put them in the quarantine. I'm assuming just because I put 6 large fish in there in my small 10-gallon quarantine tank, and just not having the filtration and really the tank volume to support that many fish. Some of them stressed out and unfortunately didn't make it. But I still have 3 that I'm at today. So as you can see, the drip line's running right now. They'll be going in here in a little bit. There's not much in the difference of water chemistry, but I do want to try and make this as easy as possible for them. But yeah, here's the 45-gallon tank, guys. It was a lot bigger project than I ever expected it to be. I thought I was going to knock it out in maybe 8 hours, you know, this whole tear down and everything. Holy crap. It was, let's see, I think I spent 14 hours Friday. I was up till 4 a.m. working, 4 a.m. Saturday morning working on it. The only reason why I called it quits is I didn't want to do a leak test, because I didn't want to walk outside to grab my garden hose. But I did do the leak test. It's good, obviously it's good. But the plumbing, I mean, I don't know what was with the glue I used this time. It's the same glue I've used before, but it was just extra runny, and it made the plumbing a pain in the ass for some reason. It put, like, I've never had as difficult time as I did with this time plumbing a tank, but got it done. And then the cable maintenance, trying to, you know, attach all the power bricks, wrap all the cords. That's a lot more challenging and time consuming than you might think. And it's still not like perfect. I eventually said I gotta get this tank up and running. And working in the 2x2 cabinet is even harder because you can't get your body in there. And I had to build a back for the tank so I can mount some of the modules, and you guys will see that here in a second. But anyhow, here's the tank. Let me go ahead and give you guys a quick walk around of the aquascape, and then we will take a look downstairs. Alright guys, let's take a look underneath the stand and see what we're working with. Well, as you see, I do have it wired up to where the apex turns on a cabinet light, just like with the 75. Got that idea from Reef Gil. Thanks a lot. So on the door, I have my apex controller mounted up. And then just the remote for the refugium light, which I never used. I just didn't want to lose it. Inside the stand, as you guys will see, everything is much cleaner. Got the trigger system sump, which added, a ton of water volume. I think I'm probably sitting the total system now roughly 55 gallons. But the important thing is it allowed me to organize the whole sump area better. So in this first compartment that you see right here, which is I guess the second compartment, you'll see I have my Brightwell Aquatics Bio Brick, and that's one of the ones that's actually been sitting in my sump at the 75 for 6 months, maybe a little longer. And I just put left the new one in my tank. But this is going to be the refugium section. It's lit by the same LED that barely fits. In the first compartment, you'll see you've got the eShop skimmer, and that's also where I've got the temperature probe. And then there's a filter socket in the back. My only complaint about, I've got 2 complaints about this sump. I'm going to go and get them out of the way. One is, move the skimmer out of the way real quick, is the drain area. It only gives you the option for 1 drain, whereas the bigger one that I have, the 39, gives you plate adapters that allow you to change from 1 to 3 drains. So I have to have this extra drain right here, which I wish it would go through the filter sock, but I mean, it's not a huge deal. I was able to work around it, but that's one complaint. The other complaint I have is, I don't know how well I'll be able to show you guys, is the probe holder. I like having all my probes together. However, my heater only fits in this compartment. And I'm not gonna put it in my return compartment. So I have to have my temperature probe just laying in the water back there, just so that way it actually gets a more accurate reading of the entire tank's water temperature. Other than that, I'm completely happy with the layout. The Nios torque reactor is up and running, and as you guys will see, it's a beautiful piece of equipment. I am very pleased with that. And you'll see I've got everything mounted up nice and neat. Alright guys, here in a few minutes we'll be back and we'll put those fish in the tank. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Well, I would say this project's officially done. On a quick little side note before I wrap up here, the corals are all in a tank upstairs and they will be getting added here probably within the next 2 weeks to a month, depending on any signs of bubble algae I see on them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching this update. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and everyone have a good weekend. Bye.